Massive moves have been seen with Shiba Inu today, and they're anything but ordinary. Nearly 500 trillion Shiba Inu tokens have been recorded moving across wallets, and this isn't just another day in crypto. This level of movement is raising serious eyebrows in the market. Analysts are calling it a potential game changer, possibly the missing piece in the puzzle for the long-awaited $1 dream. The excitement is thick in the air, and the Shiba Inu community is once again alive with speculation and optimism. But what exactly is happening, and why is everyone suddenly convinced that Shiba Inu could be the token that changes lives? Let's dive in. Today has been a whirlwind for Shiba Inu. The price experienced a brief dip earlier in the day, but as we've seen countless times before, the token started clawing its way back up with determination. On the surface, the chart may have looked shaky, but the sentiment in the community was anything but weak. In fact, it felt like everyone sensed something big was coming. Like the calm before a storm, but this time, a bullish one. And then, it happened. A huge movement on-chain. Hundreds of trillions of tokens shifted. This wasn't small traders flipping tokens for quick profits. This was big players, whales, making deliberate, high-volume moves. And when that kind of money starts to stir, it's usually the first sign of a larger shift in momentum. According to a well-known crypto analyst, Shiba Inu is lining itself up for more than just a bounce. He described the setup as a major breakout forming, not just some random spike or short-lived rally, but a legitimate, trend-shifting breakout. And this isn't just talk. The recent wave of panic selling? Gone. Wiped out completely. The market rebounded fast, and bullish sentiment is flooding back in. Some traders are even daring to say that the $1 mark might not be as far-fetched as once believed. It may sound outrageous at first, but this is crypto we're talking about. We've seen crazier things happen. But let's get technical for a moment. Is the price chart actually supporting any of this buzz? Surprisingly, yes. One analyst noted a 5% swing just before the close of the previous trading session. While many were expecting a bigger dump, Shiba Inu held firm. And then came the real surprise. Late in the day, the trading volume spiked hard. Hundreds of billions in token value traded in just a few hours. That kind of volume surge doesn't happen without reason. It usually means smart money is moving in. Whales are watching. Confidence is coming back. The price pushed upward, met resistance, and started moving sideways in a tight, coiled pattern. For experienced traders, this is often the signal of an impending breakout. It's not unusual to see this kind of sideways consolidation before the next leg up. So while some people are still cautious, others see it as Shiba Inu loading up for something big. And despite pressures from the broader market, Shiba Inu hasn't collapsed. It's holding firm. That resilience is starting to get noticed. Now here's where things take an even more interesting turn. Data from Into the Block shows Shiba Inu hovering around a massive resistance level. At this exact price zone, more than 500 trillion tokens are being held. Over 130,000 wallets have their holdings sitting right there, just above the current price. That means we're dealing with a dense cluster of resistance, a major wall. The red bands on the chart are thick. This level is significant, and breaking through it won't be easy. Momentum on the daily chart is hesitant, and bulls are clearly facing an uphill battle. But don't count Shiba Inu out just yet. Another analyst spotted something even more exciting. The token's burn rate exploded, literally. According to fresh data, there was a 2,000% spike in just one day. That's right, over 50 million tokens were permanently removed from circulation within 24 hours. That's a big deal. Because as the supply shrinks, the pressure on the price starts to increase. Less supply, more demand. It's basic economics. And in response to the burn, Shiba Inu's price jumped nearly 5% in a matter of minutes. And even more interesting, it moved in perfect sync with Bitcoin, which also had a breakout of its own. That kind of correlation only adds strength to the overall market momentum. Despite resistance and technical walls, Shiba Inu is still alive and kicking. The fundamentals remain strong. Bitcoin's rally, the burn rate surge, and the active involvement of the community are all aligning at the same time. These are the moments that define a token's future. And right now, Shiba Inu is standing its ground. But it gets better. Shiba Inu has officially climbed its way up the ranks to become the 16th biggest cryptocurrency in the world. That's right. It has surpassed Bitcoin Cash, a project that was once part of Bitcoin's original legacy. That's no small feat. Shiba Inu, once dismissed as just another meme coin, is now outperforming major legacy tokens. And the community behind this rise? Over 1.5 million strong. That's how many wallets are currently holding Shiba Inu. That kind of scale is rare, even in crypto. It shows that this isn't just a passing trend. This is momentum, this is belief, and most importantly, this is community. The total supply of Shiba Inu is still massive, close to 600 trillion tokens, but with daily trading volumes approaching $200 million, it's clear that this token is not fading into the background. It's active, it's moving, and it's capturing attention across all corners of the market. And let's be honest. Right now, the market needs energy. It needs stories. It needs tokens that can bring back the buzz. Shiba Inu does all of that and more. Meme coins have always thrived in phases like this. Quiet, low-volume periods where people are waiting for the next big narrative. That's exactly the environment where Shiba Inu flourishes. Because it brings excitement. It brings community. And it keeps people engaged. That brings us to the biggest question. Can Shiba Inu ever reach $1? It used to be a joke. But now, it's being discussed seriously. Even the Shiba Inu dev team has started speaking more openly about it. Not as some meme fantasy, but as a realistic target if the right milestones are met. Sure, the path is difficult. But it's not impossible. The ingredients are there: real-world adoption, expanding into payments, shibarium scaling up, gaming integration, DeFi expansion, and most importantly, ongoing massive burns. Lucy, one of the key figures in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, even took this question to ChatGPT recently. Her goal was to see if $1 SHIB was theoretically possible. The answer was surprisingly optimistic. Not impossible. Not unlikely. Achievable, if certain things fall into place. She summarized it best. It's about sustained burns, deep adoption, and ecosystem synergy across tokens like Bone, Treat, and the shibarium network. Let's not forget what happened in 2021. Shiba Inu didn't rise because of luck. It rose because of belief. Because of timing. Because of a community that refused to be ignored. Back then, holders were laughed at, until they weren't. Until they woke up to life-changing gains. That wasn't a fluke. It was a signal. And now, that signal is flashing again. Burns are rising. Momentum is returning. The community is stronger than ever. And for the first time in a long time, even the $1 dream doesn't seem so far-fetched. It's a mountain, yes, but one that millions of holders are now willing to climb together. So, what do you think? Is Shiba Inu really on the path to $1? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you want to keep up with every update that could affect your wallet, click one of the videos now showing on the screen. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, because missing a Shiba Inu update could mean missing out on your next big opportunity. Share this with your friends. Let's get the news out there. The dream isn't over. It's just getting started.